A scientist in Southern California is brewing up solutions in her lab that are helping to make future vaccines, like the one for COVID-19, more effective. Spectrum's Bree Stephan is in San Diego, where researchers are taking a sustainable approach to both environmental and public health challenges.
They smell great.
Science has never smelled more delicious.
Smell like beer and bread, and it smells like happiness to me.
Chemistry professor Yuzong Liu is literally brewing up solutions at Scripps Research. She harnessed her background in synthetic biology to produce QS21, a powerful molecule that boosts immune response and helps make vaccines more effective. QS21 is traditionally harvested from the soapbark tree, but she copied the genes and pasted them onto baker's yeast.
And now we're ready for some good brewing.
Yuzong Liu says it's similar to the fermentation process to make beer. She says accessing large quantities of QS21 is a major challenge. It's commercially sourced from soapbark trees that grow in specific areas of Chile, and only once trees are at least 30 years old. Now they can use the yeast to brew QS21 from cheap, simple sugars.
Instead of having to harvest the original plant and wait for decades for the tree to grow. And instead, you can harvest this molecule in just a matter of a couple of days.
Ben Naiman is the director of medicinal plants research at the San Diego Botanic Garden. He knows how important the soapbark tree is to the future.
One molecule that's produced in this plant, in its bark especially, is going to change the world.
He says the Chilean government was forced to introduce legislation to prevent deforestation of the soapbark tree. He says he's encouraged to see a more sustainable way to produce the molecule that will reduce environmental impacts and meet the growing demand.
What they're doing is really alleviating a lot of that economic pressure to grow and strip trees too slowly or to forcefully go into the forest and deforest or poach the population that's already there. And so their biotechnology is actually a conservation tool.
This is what yeast looks like after a couple of days.
As the race to find cures for infectious diseases and to prevent future pandemics ramps up around the world, Yuzong Liu believes access to QS21 is more important now than ever before.
We didn't think we would be able to make it, but somehow we were able to. Just make it 1,000 times faster and access large quantities of it.
Brewing solutions in the lab that will have a global impact.
There you go.
Bree Stephan, Spectrum News.
Researchers really branching out there to find some new solutions. And you can always stay connected with us here at Spectrum News by getting your national and local headlines on